Hey everybody, it's Danielle. Welcome to Uniquely Average. Now, you might be asking yourself if there's something different about me. You might be trying to put your finger on it. What's different about her? Just kidding. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what the hell happened to your hair? Today, I'm gonna tell you what happened to my hair. A crazy couple of unpredictable days that have now led to this. So I was gonna do a video on just removing my box braids, and I did that a couple days ago, and I filmed it. It was all good. Then things took a turn for the worse, and I filmed all that. The downhill crash and burn of everything that happened, and you get to see it all. Then you'll get to see me work through a couple of things and then how I am today. So let's check it out. Today I have quite the task on my hands. I am taking out my box braids. So wish me luck. So much more to go. So I just wanted to give you a little update. How it's looking, and I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. So this is what my hair looks like afterwards. Looks pretty cool, but I cannot wait to freaking soak my hair. Oh my god, another hair tie. Oopsie, I thought I got them all. I cannot wait to soak my hair and just scrub the crap out of it. 2 months I haven't washed my hair. The kids are freaking out there.
Got a lot of debris in there.
And guess what?
What?
And now today.
Oh my god, dude.
Guess what?
I'm not kidding you. It's an itch that hasn't been scratched in 2 months. Oh my god. Dude, that felt so good. Holy crap, that felt so good. Done. The hair is free, back to curly. I'll wash it soon, and then it will be back to actual normal.
So, Mommy is done with her braids.
Pain. It was a major overhaul. My house is completely trashed. Sage even broke our sink in the middle of this because he dropped a glass candle in the bathroom sink. And now that's broken, so we have to get that fixed. But I'm done. I'm gonna get my hair washed. I'll get it back to normal. I'm gonna soak it, scrub it like a million times, and I'll be back to normal. Today I come to you with a heavy heart because something horrible has happened with my hair, and as you can see, it's just not doing well. I am in the same clothes that I wore yesterday doing my removal of my box braids video, and everything was fine. As you guys can see at the end of that video, I mean, I'm really tired because it took me 6 hours to remove them, and my shoulders were really sore from, you know, doing all the braid removing, but everything was fine. Ultimately, my hair was fine. It wasn't tangled. It was fine. I took my kids to bed, and then I came downstairs and ran myself a nice warm bath because I couldn't wait to like wash my hair and massage it and all that kind of stuff. And under the water, kind of let my hair soak for a minute because I knew I was really going to be scrubbing it. It hadn't been washed in 2 months after all. And then I washed my hair with just the Shea Moisture shampoo. I really like it. It lathers up really good. It's a little bit more on the natural side. So I did that, and I noticed that when I did that, my hair started to get really tangled. You know, it'll be fine once I put conditioner in it. So then I conditioned it, and it wasn't fine. Nothing was fine. The day turned around so quickly right then. I felt like I had woke up in a nightmare. My hair matted up and tangled so bad. I spent 2 hours brushing it with deep conditioner in it, and it got nowhere. It was midnight. I was exhausted. I had to make myself quit, and I went to bed hoping that when I woke up I could be able to deal with it. And here I am the next day, and it is not any better, and in fact it's worse. I went to the beauty store. I bought a bunch of shit. Thought maybe there's glue in my hair, so I bought like a glue remover and some other stuff. I seriously spent like, I don't know, I don't even know how much money. I bought like 6 different products just hoping something would help. My hair is so matted. It's like a giant chunk. I FaceTimed Roger today and I was bawling my eyes out. And, you know, trying to show him what had happened to my hair. And, you know, he thought, oh, there's just glue in it, and we'll get some glue remover and we'll go for it and all that. And kind of knew by that point, which is why I was crying so hard, is I kind of knew that I was going to have to cut my hair. And I'm pretty attached to my hair, so it was a really rough day. And I was going to call my best friend and tell her all about, because this is seriously like one of the worst days of my life, because I love my hair and I am so attached to it, like my identity attached to it. Apparently I'm learning about that. And you know, I thought about calling her and telling her, and then I realized how ridiculous it is to tell her about my horrible day with my hair, because she has leukemia. And I think about her worst day compared to mine. Needless to say, I didn't call her to tell her that about my horrible hair day. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to just cut at it. Like snip it and brush it and snip it and brush it, and see if I can't hold on to some of it instead of just fucking cutting off the chunk, because then, you know, my hair will be like that. And I don't want to do that. I think what happened is I had my box braids in for 2 months, and you can see in the other video that when you take them out, you get all this residue stuck up there, but you also have a lot of hair that has fallen out during the 2 months, but it's still stuck in the braid because it's braided in. So, you know, who knows how many hairs, loose hairs I had, and they basically just completely tangled and matted in together when I washed my hair, because I was really scrubbing my hair because, you know, I hadn't washed it in 2 months. And when I talked to the gal who did it and kind of explained what happened, you know, she's like, I don't ever look forward to taking my box braids out because I know that I'm gonna have to soak it in deep conditioner and comb it before I wash it. That would have been really helpful to know before, because I just went straight to washing it. You know, I just thought, you know, there's friggin' gel in my hair and I'm just gonna wash it out. I didn't realize that, you know, I haven't done this before. I didn't realize I have all these hairs that came out that are tangling all up and everything. And watching some YouTube videos after the fact, I saw a lot of girls, when they took their box braids out, they would like comb in deep conditioner and comb out the dead hairs from each section as they pulled the hair out. Well, it makes sense after the fact, but it's a little too late for that. So I am going to start working at it. Conditioner here that I'm gonna also put in there, and I'm just gonna start cutting at it and brushing it and just see if I can salvage it. You can see it's so tight that I can barely even get the scissors in it. It's so tight. This is a rock hard ball. When I was calling Roger and crying to him, he's like, don't worry about it. We'll soak it. We'll do this. We'll do that. I'm like, dude, you have no idea because you're not here touching it and feeling. Like, I can't move it at all. And I have curly hair. I am not new to tangles and knots. I have had matted curly hair my whole life. It's not the first time my hair is dreaded at all. It happens every 3 days normally when I have my curly hair. I'm not new to it. I do know what I'm doing. You know, I soaked it. I can't even get the scissors in it. You know, I soaked it. I tried to like untangle it underwater. You know, all the little tricks.
It'll look cute once it's all done.
Mommy! Mom, I wanted your hair to be long. Mommy! Mommy!
Unbelievable, dude.
Oh my god. You're gonna get it styled at a salon and it's gonna look really cute.
Mommy!
Okay? Hey, get back, you guys. Give Mama some space. Come on. Let's
Why?
leave her alone. Because she needs to be left alone.
Why?
Danny, it kind of looks cute. I'm serious. Yeah.
Are you going to...
So Roger just finished cutting it off. I've had a minute to process. I'm not gonna say this is the worst day ever, because I know there's a lot of shitty stuff happening in the world. Children with leukemia, children being shot and killed in other places, and even my best friend having cancer. But so far in my life, this is definitely top 3 worst days. It's just fucking hair. But it just pisses me off because I feel like it could have been prevented, and it just feels not real. It just feels like I just had long hair yesterday. Everything was seemingly fine. And then today I'm chopping my hair off. Other than when I was an actual baby, my hair's never been this short. I realize a lot of people like short hair. You know, it's fine. It's fucking hair. I'll get over it. But it was upsetting. And still kind of is. I mean, it's fine. It's a pixie cut. Whatever. But when you weren't planning for it and you weren't ready for it, oh boy. Ouch. Dingo, ouch. So I'm going to work on getting the fuck over this. That's what I'm going to do. On a positive note, because I do try to be a little bit positive, it actually feels really good to get those heavy matted hair that was just pulling at my scalp. I've had a headache. I have short fucking hair now. What the hell just happened, dude? Oh, it's just life. It's just hair. I'll get over it. So there you have it. That's the scoop on what happened here with this. Unpredictable for me. Never having had braids done before. I mean, I just never thought getting your hair braided could ever lead to this. It's like you're getting braids in your hair and you think nothing of it. That's not a big deal. And then this is happening. It's really hard for me to wrap my head around. You know, I went to a little bit of a dark place. I was pretty sad and upset, but I basically just cried all day yesterday. I cried to Roger multiple times. I cried to Nanny a little bit. I called my best friend to cry to her, even though I felt stupid crying to her because she's had worse days than me. But she's still my best friend, and I know she'd still want to listen. I was able to call my mom and cry to her. Moms are always good for that. I got to cry a lot yesterday, and it really, really helped me work through everything. I feel like if I would have bottled it up and act like I didn't care, like, oh, you know, people are dying in other places and kids have cancer, and even though all that is true and all that is horrible, I wouldn't have been acknowledging how I was feeling inside, and I think it would have been a lot uglier. I think I would have held on to a lot more resentment and been upset for a longer period of time. I think it was best that I just cried it out, said everything I needed to say about it, and then get over it and move on. You know, it hasn't even been 24 hours total, close to, but I feel like because I really got to express myself with the supportive people in my life, that I got to really let the feelings come through so that I can move past it. And I'm really thankful for all those people in my life that let me do that. I just had to really sit around and think about why I was so upset. So I started observing my thoughts to sort of figure out where they would take me, and I was obviously attached to my hair. It's part of what makes me feel like myself. It's part of what makes me feel feminine. And no, you don't have to have hair to feel feminine, but for me personally, it was a part of feeling feminine. I really liked my long hair. But, you know, you don't have to have long hair to be feminine. Your hair doesn't mean you're a male or female or whatever. I know that. It was just unexpected having to get rid of it. There was obviously some frustration because I do think it could have been prevented if I would have had a little bit more information on the care to take out my braids. But there's no point in dwelling on that or being angry with anybody because it's done. What will it get me to be upset with somebody? It doesn't serve me in any way, so you kind of have to move on from that. And following my other thoughts, I felt like 85% of it was just a deep sadness to have to say goodbye to most of my hair all of a sudden. It was a deep sadness. It was heartbreaking. Broke my heart a little bit. But we can all get over broken hearts. And then I would say about 15% of it was ego, like I'm not gonna look as good, vanity, ego. And then other parts of it was I was watching my thoughts, and I noticed I'd get worried about, like, oh, now that I have short hair, if I run into somebody, they're gonna be like, what happened to your hair? And then I'm gonna have to tell them. And it's like I've done something wrong to get short hair, which, by the way, most people don't even care. Like, they don't care what you do with your hair. But for some reason, that ego in me is like, I think they're gonna care. Nobody really even cares. Yeah, the ego was there. And then there was also this part of me that knows that some people who know about this situation, it's gonna make them feel a little good inside. Like, they're gonna be feeling a little bit amped up on somebody else's trials, somebody else's hardships. It's like they get a little bit of a battery charge from somebody else not doing very well or making a mistake, because now all of a sudden they feel a little bit better about themselves. And yeah, that crossed my mind, that my ego definitely came in there. I was like, maybe I just shouldn't tell anybody what happened and just act like this is what I wanted and I did this on purpose and I just wanted to cut all my hair off, and but that's just my ego. That's just my ego trying to one up. To those people, you know what? You know what I say? I say you're welcome. You're welcome. Have that little battery charge. I know it will sustain you for a little while. It'll sustain you for like anywhere from 5 minutes to a couple days to a week at the most. And you're welcome. You're welcome. I know it's hard to fill that hole, that void, and you try to fill it up with anything that you can, and I'm glad I could help. So that's what happened. I've had some time to work through it now, and honestly, I'm moving on. It's like, this is it. This is my hair now. And I just slapped on some makeup today, put in some earrings, dressed how I normally did, got a little citrine crystal bobby pin, and I'm just gonna roll with it and accept it, and that's all I can do. What am I gonna do? Look in the mirror every time and hate myself? That doesn't get me anywhere. It doesn't do anything. There it is. Here you have it. There's the story. That's what happened. It's the truth. It sucks. I hope nobody makes the same mistake that I made. Maybe this video will help spare a few. Thanks for watching.